For over a century, the assumption has been that the world's most significant wealth remains anchored in Western financial hubs. Cities like New York and London are viewed as the historical titans, the established kings of global capital. This 2026 projection confirms that legacy. New York remains at the top. But the moment you look past the number one spot, the idea of a Western monopoly fades. Below New York, the list is occupied by a massive wave of red. Focusing only on the leader masks a broader movement. The data reveals a shift where the center of financial gravity is trending steadily east. We are seeing a capital migration. Wealth aggregates where industrial dominance is emerging, often moving away from historical legacy centers. The 2026 projections show that the absolute majority of global billionaire capitals are located outside of the West. This map illustrates the scale of change. 18 of the 32 cities on this list are in Asia, accounting for 58% of billionaires. Observe the heavy concentration in Asia compared to the relatively scattered pockets of wealth in Europe and the Americas. The geographic map of wealth is changing, challenging the West's long-held position as the primary home for global capital. China's rapid accumulation of ultra-wealth is the primary force pulling this data eastward. Returning to the top rankings, 3 Chinese cities, Shenzhen, Shanghai, and Beijing, now sit directly behind New York. Looking at the pie chart on the right, these Chinese hubs alone account for 34% of the billionaires across the entire 32-city list. This density is the product of a deliberate economic strategy focused on rapid scaling in technology and large-scale manufacturing. This high-growth industrial model contrasts with the more stable, legacy wealth found in older European centers like Paris. China's strategy redefines the role of the city, treating urban development as a mechanism for generating and concentrating massive industrial wealth. Beyond China, India is emerging as a second accelerating engine for wealth creation in the East. Indian cities are scaling rapidly, minting global-level wealth in a fraction of the time it took traditional hubs. Mumbai is a clear example, holding the number 6 spot and nearly matching the billionaire count of London. The city's expanding skyline reflects its increasing weight in the global financial landscape. This growth is multinodal. Both New Delhi and Bengaluru have joined the ranks of the world's top billionaire capitals. The rise of Bengaluru highlights a shift toward tech and IT innovation as a driver of Indian wealth, moving beyond traditional conglomerates. This data marks India's transition from an emerging market to a primary producer of global capital. Aggregating these projections shows a clear divide. In the coming years, the total count of billionaire-heavy cities in Asia is expected to outweigh those in the Americas and Europe combined. We can define old money regions as those relying on traditional institutional banking and legacy infrastructure. Meanwhile, new money regions are characterized by rapid technological scaling and the massive hyper-urbanization currently centered in the East. This shift suggests that future global investments and trade policies will be increasingly influenced by the needs and innovations of Asian capitals. Modern hubs like Shanghai demonstrate the density and momentum that older financial capitals are now working to match. This list is more than a ranking of individuals. It serves as a leading indicator for where economic influence is likely to concentrate. To understand the next phase of the global economy, the evidence suggests we look increasingly toward these burgeoning capitals in the East.